song. How about that? I'll do this song. I joked earlier that I wrote a song for Yogi. I did not write a song for Yogi. But I wrote this song about growing up in Sand Springs, Oklahoma. Yogi can't identify. That's right. This is a song about a drug overdose. It's a country song about a drug overdose, women's basketball, and having a crappy significant other. If that's not a country song, I don't know what is. That's right. It's called All Time High. Amen. It's called All Time High. Characters depicted in this song may or may not be real. So if you grew up in Sand Springs, Oklahoma, the real hip thing to do is go down to the river, the sandbar, the Arkansas River on a Saturday night, and drink until your girlfriend drove you home. That's what this song's about. It was the middle of the summer on the sand flats of the dried up cold. They were parking by the dozen, pouring beer out of rear windows. She was sitting on the hood of her boyfriend's truck, when washed up Johnny would run out of luck. Leaving would have been easy, but those easy girls don't get no respect. Yeah, the heat was bearing down like a fist in a barroom fight. 103 at midday, 87 in the dark of night. She was sweating clear through his button-up shirt, over to the rim straight out of work. He was drunk before she got there. She was his own way home. It hit her all time high. It was blazing high. You could see it in the sky. Blast for mirage, just a blur of red. The evening sun, when the bottles were dead, her day was done. Yeah, won't you play that, Terry? Well, the next time I saw her, it was winter on a Tuesday night. She was tearing up the hardwood in the field house under fluorescent light. Everything she put up was a beautiful scene. There were girls crying on the visiting team. They put her name in the books to score the very last line. She hit her all time high. She was blazing high. You could see it in her eyes with each sinking shot. Just a blur of orange from the palm of her hand. The whole town washed on, all except her name. All right, Terry Buffalo Ware. He was looking for a thrill far away from the riverside. In the dusty old alleys, crumbling buildings where downtown died. He knew a man there with a powder up his sleeve. Slipped in the 50s, sliced James Dean. Tucked around the corner, opened his shirt, and gave it a ride. He hit an all-time high. You could see it in his eyes. He gave it all he had. Just a hickory stone with a blur of red. When the day was done, her Johnny was dead. autobiographical song about growing up in Sand Springs, Oklahoma. I bet, yeah, it is a great place. It is. Yogi and I graduated in the 20th century from Sand Springs, and I was sitting in the bathroom at graduation, and this guy came in. He was one of those guys that used to hang out down by the river. You know how you're in the bathroom and you're like trying not to make eyes, but you look up in the mirror just like I'm doing right now and you catch eyes? And he says, "Brian, I'm just glad no one died." And he was so serious. That was his highlight, penultimate assessment of high school. And I couldn't wait to get out of there. No, it was great. I loved growing up in Sand Springs. Home of the Sandites. What is a Sandite? It's a sand flea. But our mascot was the Minuteman, which is a revolutionary soldier, which there were no Oklahomans at the time of the Revolution fighting in the Revolution. But gosh damn it, that's so patriotic and it just felt good, right? And listen, you know, if you think about it, it's like you had the Bixby Spartans, you know? So it's like, oh man, it's like Sparta, it's like Roman Greek stuff, you know? That's right. And you had like, you know, Sandites, man, I'm trying to think what else. The Cheeks Trojans, you know? So like, as these other teams came along, the also Rams, you know? There you go. Bartlesville Bruins. So here were the Sand Springs Sandites. And I'm pretty convinced they just threw that revolutionary soldier with his like musket on as an afterthought to make sure we could compete with the Trojans and the Bruins and the Sandites and the Rams and all the other hot teams.
I don't know. Sand fleas sound pretty fierce. Yeah. Let's do that.
Let's do the Broken Smile. This is another song, only semi-autobiographical. We will tell you the story of Broken Smile.
The story of Broken Smile. This is a song that Brian co-wrote with one of our friends named Lizzie Levin. And you'll get it. It's pretty easy to get. It gets you right here.
I was at the dentist one day and I wrote this song. It's called Broken Smile.
I did, when he brought this song to me and said, we want you to sing this song. And I listened to it and I said, I can't sing that song. And you'll get it once we get to it. Because I have no problem walking outside without any makeup on. And that'll all make sense later.
All right.
Broken smile, I'm feeling low today. The winds they swell, ooh, the stones they fell, bury my vision away. I don't feel pretty with my makeup on. Please don't look away. Outside with my makeup on, would you love me either way? I was young, fucking around, putting myself on display. The lights downtown, ooh yeah, red and loud, and they lit up my first timer's face. But I don't feel pretty with my makeup on. Please don't look away. If I walk outside with my makeup on, won't you love me know for about a month that I didn't want to sing that song. And as I thought of it, it kind of stuck in my head, that melody, and I kept singing it and realized that there's so many versions of makeup. And many people have that feeling. It can be so many different things.
That's right.
Not just eyeshadow.
Radio waves are coming for miles and miles, bringing on empty boats. Whatever feeling they had when they first sang, somehow slipped out between the notes. Out in the desert now, I'm feeling lost. The bonnet wears a wire albatross. Most of ballads in the stations of the cross. Sighing just a little bit. Sighing just a little bit. I was thinking about my river days. I was thinking about me and Jim. Passing Cairo on a getaway. Every steamboat like a hymn. Out on the desert now, I'm feeling lost. The bonnet wears a wire albatross. Most of ballads in the stations of the cross. Sighing just a little bit. Sighing just a little bit. I was thinking about what Katie did. I was thinking about what Katie did. Fairest daughter of the Pharaoh's son, dressed in gold neath pyramids. Out on the desert now, I'm feeling lost. The bonnet wears a wire albatross. Most of ballads in the stations of the cross. Sighing just a little bit. Sighing just a little bit. Sighing just a little bit. Out on the desert now, I'm feeling lost. Bonnet wears a wire albatross. Monster ballads in the stations of the cross. Sighing just a little bit. Sighing just a little bit. Sighing just a little bit. All right, thank you guys very much. Thank you.
This fine lady is over here looking at our merchandise.
That's a brand new song we have not recorded yet.
I know we have. It's not.
It'll be on the next disc, and you could pre-order that, I'm sure. Just talk to that guy. He's got our whole next year figured out.
Gosh, we're gonna hire you guys.
We're working on a bunch of new tunes. We released an album in 2013 called Rag and Bone. We released a live album in 2014 called Smokey in the Mirror, 3 Nights Live. We released an album this year, called Thin Black Line. So we got to release an album next year. We have no idea what it's going to be called.
But for those of you who are interested, we are doing the t-shirt deal, which is $30, and you get a t-shirt in all 3 of our albums, and that's a good deal. We have this rant that we usually don't do it for a couple months. We spent 5 minutes bitching about it on stage, and it's dwindled. But I'll share our Spotify saga. Our last album got kicked off of Spotify because we had too many people with free accounts listening to our song, and they've got an algorithm that tracks accounts and such. And we had a local bookstore that is a big fan of ours and had our CD in there, and they also wanted to support us by streaming our albums. So every day that they were open for like 3 months, they would stream our album constantly in the store, which we thought was going to be so obnoxious, but people loved it and they did it. It turns out they operated on a free account, and Spotify doesn't like that because they thought it was us creating free accounts pretending to be people so we could bump up our dumbass fucking royalties.
We have other shit to do.
Get like 0.222 decimal fraction points away from even a penny of a song. So they said it was abusive actions towards our album, and so they took our album down. And so we fought it for a long time, but there's no way to fight it because Spotify doesn't exist in America. They're a Scandinavian company. So we said, fuck you, Spotify, we're not going to do this. And so we now have it on other streaming services, just not there. The pay just as terrible, but you can actually call them if you have a question.
It's like getting arrested for checking for pennies in the newspaper bins and the gumball machine. They're like, that's it, buddy. You're out of here. You found one too many quarters. We're putting you in jail. Yeah.
Anyway, so if you're a Spotify user, you should do one of two things. You should either stop using Spotify and find something else, because there are lots of options, or you should start paying and be a paying customer of Spotify, so that way you don't accidentally remove someone's album because you listen to it too much. So, I guess we're doing this. Go find a jukebox, see what recorder will do. To
Surprise key. That's Lucinda Williams too.
Yeah.
What should we play, Bernice?